Yeah,
3DS?
I went and bought a 3DS.
Like out of nowhere, you're just like, oh, F it.
No problem finding it?
No, so yeah, like literally Sunday morning. Woke up at like 11, and I was like, I gotta go run some errands. I gotta hit the CVS, and swing by the GameStop. Like I was thinking, like outside chance. There's no way they're gonna have any left. It's gonna be all pre-ordered at the ass. And I was dreading even going because if there's one fucking experience that I hate more than just about anything, it's walking into a GameStop and asking like, hey, launch day game or launch day hardware, do you have that? And they do the, well, did you pre-order it? And it's like, nope. Like, oh, sorry, nothing but pre-orders. Like, fuck, I hate every single day.
I feel like you have to preface the entire thing. But I know it's going to be.
It's like, wouldn't I just say I'm here to redeem my pre-order if I had a pre-order, motherfucker?
Right. When they answer, oh yeah.
Wait a minute! I always feel like so.
I'm having my nose rubbed in it. Yeah, like the way it's structured.
That's, exactly.
And I hate it, and it doesn't. It's negative reinforcement, and that it keeps me away from the store whenever I think there's a chance.
It doesn't have the effect of like, oh, I should probably pre-order.
I screwed up by not pre-ordering.
It's just like, well, I guess I'm going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, you just don't want to go through that song and dance.
And it was literally, I was thinking like, if I can't get it here, this place that's like half a mile from my house,
just forget it.
I will buy it on Amazon. I don't need to do this Sunday hunt. Like I don't care that much about the system. It'd be good to have one around, whatever. But yeah, I walk in and I bite my lip. I'm like, so 3DS, and it's like, have you got a pre-order? I'm like,
he did ask
yeah.
you?
He said that, and I said nope. And he said, what color? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So I say I want the black one, right? And so I'm like, all right, sure, give me the black one. That sounds good. He starts ringing me up. As he's ringing me up, mother barges into the store, right, with her kid in tow. Kid's maybe 13. Mm-hmm. And she's like, hey, I talked to John I was just down in the parking lot, and I was on the phone. I was talking to John. Who's John? Are you John? Is this John? And it's the dude that's ringing me up. He's like, yeah, that's me. And so she's there with her kid and like having a fucking meltdown because they had bought the blue one, but had not realized how turquoisey the color actually was. And so the kid was having a minor panic attack about it. And so and the guy's like, well, actually, between the time that you called, this gentleman here
just bought the
last black one. And so I said, you know what? I don't have to go to school with this thing. I don't really give a shit what the color looks like. You take the black one, I'll take one of the blue ones. So I got my karma points on.
And what did the mom say?
Oh, she was very grateful. She was like, "Are you serious?" No, everyone around, and the guy, the GameStop guy was like, "Really?"
I'm like, it is kind of a shirty color.
It does still kind of queer.
I like the blue one. I think the blue one looks
cool.
Like whatever.
And I was just like, dude, like. Could not matter less to me what color this thing is.
So when she returned that thing, did she get full price?
I don't know what happened with the rest of that.
That's you basically traded her at that point, right? You just DS? That's it?
It was just they just swapped them. I don't know. I got my stuff.
Because I assumed that he must have opened it and saw it and went, oh God.
Yeah, it was. I think it's, you know what it was? It was the shininess that
really?
they didn't realize. Well, because the blue combined with the shyness. Here's the thing. If you're 13 years old, you're going to junior high with this thing, there's the boy one and there's the girl one. Guess which one is the boy one? It's the black one. So if you have the blue one, you have the girl one.
No way.
I'm not saying that...
I would slap that right in my Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, and I would just roll with it.
I'm saying that there are people with the confidence that can pull it off, but this kid was not that kid.
I wonder if he just... You think it was just bawling as soon as he opened...
No. It was not the overindulged kid, and it didn't feel like it was the overprotective parent. It was just like oh God, like he would have lived with it,
right?
But it was like, oh God, I know that I will catch some amount of shit.
How old was the kid? Do you think?
Maybe 13.
Okay.
Like an age where that kind of shit would cause you grief and would matter.
Unfortunate.
I agree, but I know I understand the realities of it.
I'm glad I'm a grown man and I can wear pink and
I know, and that's kind of what I said. I'm like, to me it doesn't matter. Like I know that stuff still kind of matters.
I had a pink Spy vs. Spy shirt that I would wear in high school, and I got a lot of grief over that.
Yeah,
I was like, whatever, man.
Did the mom give you at some point? The mom give you just a kind of like knowing look, like I have to.
She gave me a handy out in the parking lot.
So handy.
Nice going. So Dave, thanks for letting me borrow your truck over the weekend.
Did kid take a 3D picture?
Take a 3D picture of the handy jam?
Yeah. The kids at school are going to love this.
Guys, check this out.
Whoa, black. That's awesome.
This is the straightest 3DS you can find. See, the pearls just kind of caught in midair.
See now.
All right.
Tilted.
All right.
You can see
So I got that, and I got Nintendogs and Cats and Raymond.
did?
And Raymond.
Wow. Those are not the picks I would have thought you'd... Yeah.
What would you have put me on?
Well, you did get the turquoise 3DS, I guess.
There you go. Tell a lot about me. Hello.
I don't know. I really don't... Not a 3DS.
Which Nintendogs did you get?
French Bulldog.
Oh, you should get Golden Retriever. It's the only one we don't have.
Can you trade the dogs
You know what?
around?
I didn't know there was
I think you unlock all of them.
I didn't know there was a. I should have assumed that they would have done the same thing, but when I was purchasing it, I was not given an option. I said, just give me the Nintendogs and Cats and Raymond. And this was the one he had to have. So, yeah. But those are both still sealed because all I did was register friend codes and
Shake it to get some coins.
health and safety information and AR cards.
Yeah.
And just kind of all the built-in. Get to know the system.
Health and safety quick look coming up on Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
So when does that thing go live for real with all the eShop transfer
May.
stuff?
May.
And,
Late May. Yeah. When the eShop
So
will
there's
be
a
available.
ton of functionality in that thing where you push a menu option somewhere and it says this will be unlocked at a later time.
I'm still
Like
holding...
main interface, like
Like
here's
the web browser button is there already, but you hit it and it's like, nah, man.
This isn't here yet.
Wow.
But we do have this 3D OK Go video.
yeah. Great.
I also find it weird that they pack it, that the SD card that comes with it, what is it, like a 1 gig, 2 gig? 2 gig SD card that comes with it is in it when you buy it.
Already in the system.
Already inside the 3DS.
Is that weird?
I just it seems like it would be like in a little plastic
Sleeve,
wrap
and you'd
sleeve
take it out
thing.
and put it
That
in
means-
yourself.
That means some dude somewhere had to take...
Or a robot. A machine can do that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they test it.
Robots
Maybe
got
it's-
thumbs.
Maybe it's checked
Yeah.
out. I feel like they'd want that is like for kids, like that 13-year-old kid to grab it out of the box. And
But
go,
I literally
"It's
had
come
that
charged.
It was this afternoon
Mostly.
that I even thought, I was able to take it out of the
Two-thirds.
box and turn it on.
Yeah, just go.
But it was this afternoon that I thought like, oh wait, is the SD card even in there? Like I hadn't even thought
Right.
like you could
Yeah.
have that thing for a while and it's not obvious that there's a little door on here and here's this thing. Because even like the menus, it doesn't. At least the stuff that I've been monkeying around with, it's not real explicit about like where are you saving this?
Right.
Like where is this data going? But
How many blocks is it taking up? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, does it measure in
Totally
blocks?
measures in blocks.
God damn it!
I know.
But the friend stuff is so much better. Like they did it.
Well,
No, I mean they did it, meaning they improved on the DS. Yes.
But it's it's a 12-digit character that you have to punch in. You'd have to punch in a 12-digit. Like it's not a thing that you can just remember. Stop flipping me off.
Oh, sorry. I'm not even,
I thought you were just trying to be like, no, fuck you, friend, suck.
no.
so how are you're just
sober
getting IM email, just getting
Just DMs. Now he's actually flipping me off. He's got the fist going there. Oh, it's an angry bird. That's a fanciful
Rio.
bird. That's a tiny wing right there.
You just publish that on like Twitter or something and say add me.
Well, because everyone, you have to. It has to go both ways.
Yeah. And you don't get any notification on the system that someone else has added you.
You can't get like a request or
Right.
something.
Yeah. Because they don't want rapers to be on there entering in kids' friends codes.
It's
rapists
more-
have money too. They
It's
can
more
buy
secure.
it.
It's
I
more
know.
secure, and like I don't mind. Like I get why they have that layer of security in there, and so it's.
I would rather. I mean, so I've been adding people, adding Giant Bomb users as a thread on the forums with the numbers, and everyone's posting their number and
swap meet.
yeah. So I'm just going through the list and adding every single one, and most of them have added me already. So it's completing the connection, and then anyone I get to that hasn't entered me yet, I just hit cancel. I'm not even gonna like wait around for them. I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Is there a limit?
I'm up to
100.
67. Is it 100? Okay.
100, I've been told 100.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm up to like almost 70.
But it's got all the present stuff, and like you were saying,
Yeah.
you see
Stuff's-
like, oh, that's what that guy's playing.
That
He's
stuff's
online.
well done. That stuff's well done.
Yeah,
And it's pretty quick. It brings that stuff
Yeah,
down
it
pretty
is.
quickly.
It's pretty quick.
Like when I've added people and they've already added me, immediately like what they're doing, I
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
I feel like pretty much the only thing that system is missing is some sort of achievement-y
Yep.
type, persistent
And
thing.
an electronic shop.
Yes, and an internet store.
And video games.
A little click and mortar.
Little game.
Some optional some third-party notebook software.
Maybe some
finally.
ebooks.
So I got I don't feel weird even bringing this up, but I got a message from someone on Twitter saying, "Hey, I interviewed the people at No the other day."
You mean
No? And they said they don't seem to like you very much. I'm like, well,
How does that come up in conversation?
we have a long and storied history of speaking about No's Find My Notebook series.
I mean, but really though, like, what's going on?
That's kind of what I like. It's like, oh, I wonder what I would respond to really if someone said that to me. And I was like, well, look at what you're putting out. I mean, I guess we've maybe given them a hard time for the thing that they develop, and I'm sure at some point it probably props the studio up so they can make their other, like they have Escape Vector coming out for WiiWare, which is like a kind of cyber-y looking thing.
I can only.
But what?
I ain't no marketeer,
Yeah.
but I can only imagine that you are doing good things for them by mentioning that their products have come out. Because
I was about to say this might actually
that's
not be
even
helping.
worse. Don't tell me that. That's
you are.
You're causing us all to go worse, Jeff. This is all your fault. They would have been done with my notebook by now if you didn't start that stupid podcast.
You guys hear anything?
Think about that.
Oh God!
You're doing it. You're a fucking Nazi war criminal of electronic downloadable games.
Jeff, you just got a blank stare on your face. Are you have
Jeff's,
anything else to add about-
Jeff's nose is bleeding. That's weird. Zojirushi.
I think you just wrote their advertisement.
You guys smell that?
Jeff just zoned out into a weird place.
Smells like Zojirushi. Smells like quality.
All right, fine. I'll buy one of the thermoses. You say they make rice cookers too? Because I've been thinking about getting a rice
They
cooker.
do.
for a
You
while.
don't have a rice cooker?
It sings.
No, I don't prepare
on it.
food.
It sings a little song when,
Mine
when the rice is
doesn't. I have a
done.
Zojirushi and it doesn't.
you don't have
I
the-
must have the older. Yeah,
There's one that's like $120.
that'll just chime and
That sounds like a real deal.
Get that.
Tell me more.
Get that shit on Amazon. Like, I guess it's like Zojirushi and Tiger. Those are kind of like the
Yeah.
Wait, like Tiger Electronics Tiger?
Yeah, they make. So you,
Like, can I play Double Dragon on my rice cooker?
That's right.
on the front LCD panel.
Well, no, you have to if you want that rice to cook. You got to at least get to the first.
Do they have a Simon's Quest model? This is a pretty good one too. Or do they have like the Ninja Gaiden talkback?
I think they're just gutting the LCD screens out of those and putting them on the tops of the rice cookers. So
It's pretty good.
there is some spirit. Tiger handles. I don't think it's the same company. But
I have no idea.
But you do in fact have a Zojirushi rice cooker.
Yeah, that's how I knew the brand. And that's how I knew the quality.
So when you saw that Dave had one, you're like, hey.
Is that a Zojirushi?
We should really get...
What, get Zojirushi on the line? Should I call John Q Zojirushi?
I think that...
Hey, this is Bob. This is John Zojirushi.
Hi, Zojirushi. After Zojirushi, what are you doing?
I think we've reached this weird inflection point, this weird flash point where they're obviously products that you use and would be willing to promote. So if we could find a way to make money off
Johnny
it,
Z.
but it's too late. So you already gave it away for free.
Fantastic.
We're just showing to other prospective.
So you would actually switch to another brand of thermos and rice cooker.
I'm just saying
if the money came in. Is that what you're saying? You have no soul.
I'm just saying that we
you fucking heartless.
Have you no
that
integrity,
automaton.
son?
we're able to talk passionately about products.
Okay.
If you've got
Bring
a
that
product,
across to our users.
Right.
If there's a product that we feel strongly about,
Like a thermos? Some
If
sort
you've,
of,
got, if you've got a dope thermos or a dope rice cooker, we will check it out.
I've heard Ferrari's pretty awesome.
They make a good rice cooker.
Yes, red.
There's like a Bugatti Veyron belt buckle that's like $100,000 belt buckle or something that uses.
I love mine.
Uses parts from I don't know. It's that same sort of ridiculous, like way over engineered, mundane thing that you would have in your life.
I'll take it.
Also, rice cookers
Bag
are
it.
awesome. I love rice cookers.
So that's my 3DS story. I went to, at the behest of Mr. Jared Ray.
Heyo.
I went to a video game arcade last week.
An actual functioning.
An actual functioning real video game arcade, a little Scandia Fun Center, family fun center.
Tokens or quarters?
Neither cards, which really fucking confused me. So this is
Oh, they've moved off of tokens?
yeah.
Wow.
So
High tech.
this is basically
Charge your
basically
card.
my childhood arcade, like for the most part. Like it opened a little later, but
yeah.
this is my teen plus arcade.
Okay.
whatever. This is where I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X-Men and shit like that. So it was very confusing to me when I first went in there because I'm like, all right, I'll go. I don't have any cash. I go to the ATM, get a bunch of 20s. I'm like, all right, I go turn this 20 into into some 5s so that because I don't want to turn all 20 of this into tokens. So I go to the counter and like the lady's like, I'm like, I need some change, and she's like, okay, well, do you want just change? Or do you want to put it on this card? And I'm like, I don't really want to buy into the fucking card thing because I don't know when I'm going to come back here. So still thinking in my head like, oh, everything's still tokens. So I go and get in. I don't know why she didn't like sell me more and like no, if you're gonna do stuff you need a card. I'm just like because I asked her, I'm like, well, what does the card do for me? Like she's like, well, you just use credits on it and every time you swipe it and it stays good for blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't really care. I'll be fine. Just give me the cash. She still changed me out, which was I'm like, but
that's because she just knew you'd be back.
So I go out and then I like go up to the machine I wanted to play, which was a 4-player Pac-Man machine that they have there, Pac-Man Battle Royale. Yep. Which Jared had given me the hot tip was there. Basically 4-player Pac-Man Championship Edition.
The internet told me it was there.
Which we'll get to that in a second. But so I go to the machine and like where the coins. So at first I'm like, okay, where's the token machine? Got to go find the token machine. And I find there's one token machine, but it's very much like around a corner and buried in with all the redemption stuff.
Screw right in the coin slot.
No, it's in like the redemption corner.
Oh.
And there's like a little like paper sign taped to it that says like only for this machine and this like very specific machines we're still using tokens. I'm like, all right, that's weird. To go over to the Pac-Man machine and see that where it should take a coin or a token, there's this big like card swipe device bolted onto it. I'm like, there's nowhere for me to put $1 in this thing, so I can't put money directly into it. I got to go back to the counter and see what the fuck is going on.
What's going on here, lady?
And at that point, like, oh yeah, you need a card. And I'm like, well. All right, let's do this. Fine, give me a $10 card. Let's go. And then
do you get like a deal if you put $10, you get $11?
No.
All right,
that's weird because Sunnyvale Golfline does that.
Well, there you go. For all of your arcade entertainment needs, go to Sunnyvale Golfland in beautiful Sunnyvale, California.
Shit, they have poppin' music. Anyways, keep going.
So it took me several laps of the arcade to find the thing, even though it's not necessarily the densest.
Because it's a cocktail cab, right?
Arcade. It's a weird machine because it's top down, so you're looking down at it. It is, I guess you could call it's a standing cocktail, let's say, but it's
like hot rod.
But there's 4 positions, kinda. There's 4 positions, and so each player there's a cup holder, which I thought sweet bonus.
Do they sell alcohol or anything at the arcade?
No.
Okay. Are there drinks?
No, they just have a pizza.
Yeah,
they do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a. Yeah.
I could have a Pepsi.
You could have a birthday party there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Done. Well, I do actually want to drag some dudes up there and see if they'll let us shoot something in there because I was there solo and
not a game to play solo.
I didn't have anyone to play with, and it is a terrible game to play by yourself. So I didn't get the experience that I went there for. I want to go back and bring some dudes with me because it seems like it could be a lot of fun because it's basically like CE in that there's kind of the 2 sides of the board, and when you wipe out everything on one side, it regenerates the other side. But the thing is that when you eat a power pellet, you can eat other Pac-Men. So each round ends when there's only one Pac-Man standing. So you really have to worry about these other powered up Pac-Men more than you do the ghosts. Like even like in these early rounds, it seemed like it took a really long time for the ghosts to get out of their little crazy ghost pen in the middle.
And there's no AI Pac-Man.
So that's the other problem is that so when I played this game by myself when I started it up, it only made one other Pac-Man and it was AI controlled and it was dumb as a brick. Like very easy to corral, and so it was like, oh, okay, I know that if I turn here, he's going to turn there. I can, make these power pellets show up, grab that, eat him. Like literally each round was taking about 10 seconds to go through. So after like 5 of those, like, all right, you win, game over. And I was like, oh well, that was really unsatisfying.
How much is it?
50 megabucks. I don't know. Like you swipe a card in, and it's like it took 10 points.
Oh, it's it's not even quarters. It's not like you don't put $10 on and then it's like 50 cents.
No, well, no. Yeah, it doesn't even equate like that.
Shit.
They Microsoft points you with the all right. Your $10 bought you this many points. Now the games take. I think it was like a 50-cent game. It might have been.
So you just walk out of there with points on your card.
Yeah, I've got a shitload of points on that card, so I have to go back.
I hate that crap.
Yeah.
What other stuff they have in there?
Just junk.
Yeah.
Do they have Lucky and Wild?
Yep, they have a Lucky and Wild.
They've had a Lucky and Wild there forever.
Yeah, that is vintage Lucky and Wild there.
Golden Tee.
I don't know. They've got,
Got that Bonsai Run machine still. It's the pinball machine with the backglass pinball stuff on it.
Oh, I don't know. They have a small collection of
that
pinball.
and Monday Night Football, which was a hell of a
They've got a
machine.
bunch of like the nouveau big screens fighting game machines set up.
Mad Dog McCree.
No, they do have their own little shooting gallery there, like old West style.
Yeah, they've had that forever.
Yeah.
Do they have any dancing?
They've got a huge amount of dancing. They've got a good little kind of quad of dancing there. There are some machines that I recognize from a decade ago. Going there, like, oh, they still have
the Paperboy and Turtles machine over by the bathrooms.
Nope.
No.
No. Those are gone. Oh wait, the Turtles machine might still be kicking around there somewhere. But they have a standalone Super Mario Brothers machine,
Right?
There,
But not the Play 10.
They also have a Play 10. They also have a Play Choice 10 machine.
Oh, wow. Sounds like there's a lot of good little gems in there.
There's some stuff that you look at that I did the labs. And I'm like, I'm surprised to see this here.
Yeah.
Start wheeling and dealing.
There's also
put your name on a little card, stick it on the machine.
none of the teenagers there were in a place to negotiate.
Someone knocked
with me.
on the front door of my house the other day and said, "You want to sell that car in the driveway? Let me give you my number." I'm like, what?
I don't know, Jeff. What's going on in Petaluma? I feel like Petaluma in the last maybe I'll call it month just got super shady.
I don't know.
What's? Are you feeling it?
The rain just
Still that radiation
The rain made
leaking
everybody
over.
crazy.
I guess so.
And it just got extra methy. I don't really
There was
know.
Did you see all the fireworks that were popping off over by the?
No.
Yeah, like Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. I was looking out my office window.
Yeah.
One side garage party with beer pong going on, and
Nice.
then there's fucking another neighbor with beat up RV that I think someone's living in right now.
Nice.
And then
It's
there's
like
there's
spring
like
break or
mortars going off in the background. I'm like, this is fucked. It is the end of.
Knowing where your office window is, the direction you were probably looking in, that's not too far from where that home invasion was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrific. So yeah, everything's going awesome here. But yeah, I want to go back to Scandia. I want to shoot something with this Pac-Man Battle Royale. Pac-Man Battle Royale machine because it's.
I want to go to there.
Yeah, come with us.
We'll try. That's a mighty trek. Though.
Yeah, no, that's a hell of a trip for you coming all the way from Hell and Gone. But it's. I think that game could be a good deal of fun and like.
Maybe it'll be
and
at
it kind of makes me crazy that this exists currently only as an arcade machine.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because this is like, you charge me $10 for this as just a fucking bolt-on to like CEDX. Done.
Really?
Yeah.
Money
Just,
paid.
Just the multiplayer?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Seems pricey.
I mean, it is pricey. You're right. But I
I have to
This
imagine
just
they'll
makes-
put this out eventually
like
in some other
there's
way.
they have to, but there's so much like shared assets, and like you could tell that this is coming off of a familiar base of recent Pac-Man games, maybe a different team or something. But yeah, just it's surprising me that I had heard nothing about this until Jared said, "Yo, dude, it's on the internet."
Oh, you didn't?
Oh
you hadn't
yeah,
even
no,
heard of it.
I'd been looking at pictures of those machines for a little while.
Yeah.
I didn't know it existed at all.
We need to find the 4-player Pengo, or is it 6-player? It's a Pengo machine. There's a new Pengo out.
Oh right, the
that's like-
Pango revival.
Yeah, like super,
yeah, I don't know
super
much
crazy
about that.
multiplayer Pengo.
Finally.
That I don't know if anyone imported one. Probably not.
Yeah,
but
probably not. I was surprised to know that there was Battle Royale nearby.
Yeah, yeah.
So.